What's Twitch's real problem?
It ain't booby streamers, I can tell you that much.
You ever see this much half-naked action or people arguing in your life? Whew. Is it getting hot in here, or are those just hot tub fumes I'm feeling? Like and subscribe for a hot tub stream on YouTube, everybody. Twitch, what's wrong with it?
ドキドキしちゃる
From the beginning, a lot of you might already be like, we've already heard about the big boobed streamers and hot tubs, Doki. And while that might have seemed like the topic I was going to be talking about from the beginning of this video, it isn't at all. What I want to focus on is the real problem that comes up with Twitch.
Yeah, everyone has panties. Kids have panties. Warriors on YouTube in a shoe.
And its ever-rotating pestilential fan base that stays at a steady level of toxicity throughout any change that occurs on the platform. And I'm not talking about those of us who know how to intake a healthy dose of Twitch or any live streaming platform on a regular basis. We're healthy and have learned to live somewhat decent lives. Besides the fact that we have crippling OnlyFans addictions. I'm not addicted. No. I'm not addicted, boys. I'm gonna lose my wife. I'm gonna lose my kids. No, I'm talking about the opposing forces of the pendulum that have the loudest voice on the platform. The highly bigoted and those who are so far down the simp rabbit hole that they seem to be floating around in its void. I've come so far, and now all I can think about is Pokemon, hot tubs, and non-exposed boobs. And if you truly classify simping as your fetish, honestly, I don't care. Different strokes for different folks, my peoples. But don't be an asshole about your simpitude and cause the rest of us to have to watch our mouths because of it. Simp, when used correctly, in terms of the right context, can help to expand upon a situation or make it hilarious. Here's a wonderful example of contextualization. Let's say that Chad and Chadley are boys. They're supposed to be going on a brunch bro date for Saturday morning mimosas, but Chadley ends up bailing out on Chad for a girl that he's only been talking to for a couple of days. In this context, Chad is allowed to tell the boys in his group chat or on a Twitch chat that his boy Chadley did in fact simp out of a bro date with him. Logic! There's no malice in this. This is just me spitting some facts. On Twitch, we have two warring classes that are on par with America's hyper-liberal leftists and faction-based conservative righties. In other words, we have two people holding on for dear life to a couple of snippets of information that they deem right, yelling what can only be described as stupid shit at one another. Simp is on par with the N-word and should be banned. No word should ever be banned. Kill yourself. Here we have the classic, holy shit, do people really talk like this to one another on the internet? And while this is a very extreme example of what's happening, it's basically what's happening and not that extreme at all. Back to my point about the word simp, which is really just a discussion on language on Twitch. In 2020, simp, incel, and virgin were put up to ban in December, and that ban went into effect on January 22nd, 2021. Since that ban, the chats have continued to be a cesspool of harassment and created no less than the deep divide that was already there. If anything, the words simp, virgin, and incel are continuing to run rampant in the chat, while these poor simps are being subjected to their favorite e-girl streamers ignoring them.
So you will donate $3.
Ow.
I know I'm a nobody, but you're really cool. Maybe one day we can be friends.
And the bigoted peoples are wasting their energy on shit that doesn't really matter at all until they finally snap and become what a lot of white people who snap become. Let's just say it rhymes with jewel looters, okay? Jewel looters, school. Now, if this isn't a true tragedy to the likes of Romeo and Juliet, then I honestly don't know what is. It's so sad. I feel like people forget about the powers and dangers of regulation sometimes, and in the end it makes them very sad. Bigoted person watching this who goes into a Twitch chat looking to spam simp, virgin, or incel, and simp vying for attention of a woman who will never listen to you, trying to get these words banned. I don't know how to say this except you're both the fucking same.
If a monkey was president, this would be pretty funny, I think.
I can make blanket assumptions and bet that they'd both pertain to these two types of people with a rate of 99% accuracy. You are somewhat overweight. You probably have very few friends, and those that you do have are a reflection of yourself. You find sadness in many parts of your life. I'm a fucking psychic. Anyways, recognize your similarities. You both have some messed up, deep-seated problems. For those of you yelling at people on the internet, calling them simps, lock yourselves in a fridge and chill out for a bit. Breathe. And recognize that no one is hurting you. The titty streamers aren't stopping you from succeeding on Twitch or preventing you from doing absolutely anything you want to achieve in life. It's you being a lazy sack of not even shit, because shit takes effort to expel. You're a sack of nothingness. So fill up your sack with progress and lug it towards your dreams. As for those of you simping, realize that you're using this platform as a form of escapism. You know, like heroin for drug addicts? And it's not really taking you anywhere. Whether you're watching titty streamers or heavily rely on strangers for your daily dose of human interactions, you also have a sack to fill. If y'all can't fill your sacks, what happens to every unfilled sack will happen to your sack. It will lose the ability to reproduce. All right, you can't tell me that the use of balls there was not a good analogy. It was hilarious and original. Okay, pat myself on the back for that one. 10 out of 10. So what's wrong with Twitch? I stopped streaming on the platform months ago. Come join me on Tuesdays and Thursdays on YouTube for some sick high-octane medium energy gameplay. Please, I need people to watch me and keep me company.
I'm so alone. Slept on weekends when I got my friends. I love you, friends. Thanks for being around. I appreciate you.
Or make a bed of green atop a wide open sea.